Heather. Uh, good morning, everybody that have made it here to the meeting today. I just want to thank you enough. I know waking up this early is not easy, and some of us or some of you have to wake up to go to work, which is another responsibility, and you still make it and you still wake up early morning to make sure that you make it to this meeting. I need to apologize. I don't have any slides because I was not really prepared as I was supposed to do the 5 a.m. on Monday. I just have to do it because of the unforeseen circumstances that Leader Vero found herself in. And I want to thank also Leader Heather, who have taken this responsibility each and every morning, Monday to Friday, to make sure that these sessions happen. I believe it's a huge responsibility for someone to do, and it's every day, it's Monday to Friday, and she makes sure that she wakes up on time every day to do this. And it's really not an easy task. So I've heads off for you. So thank you so much for taking up that responsibility. Thank you so much for heading this whole session. Thank you so much, Leda. And we woke up early this morning to make sure that we attend this session. And I just thank God also for making sure every day we wake up to this and we're pushing the business going forward. So I just want to give you the verse in a Psalm 23, verse 6, that I always teach my daughters to pray, which says, like, for sure goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. In the mighty name of Jesus, amen. So I love this verse because, yes, when you have it with you, when you pray over it, it's an assurity for you that for sure you every day of your life, goodness and mercy is following you. And Leader Heather, I know that good things are coming for you, that bad things are coming for good, the best things are coming for you in the days to come. So thank you so much. Without wasting any time, I just made up something small for to talk about today. And thank you for congratulating me also for reaching this level into the business. Many of time we sit and we wonder if we will ever get there, if we will ever make it. Sometimes we tend to doubt ourselves. Sometimes we tend to fear that, am I also part of the group or the people that are making it one day there? Do I also have what it takes to get there one day? And I can tell you, I always speak of positivity. Like you need to be positive in your life to make sure that you to believe and to manifest things so that you can get where you want to be in your life. And I know we tell our leaders every day like that, we tell everybody like that. And I know it's not an easy thing to do. Sometimes even you or even myself that are preaching, it's preaching it every day, that you need to be positive, you need to believe that it's happening. There comes a point in your life, there comes a time where you are just also doubtful. You keep doubting, like, I don't think I'm gonna get there, I don't think I'll make it there. But it's always good also to if you have this, if you have a sponsor, or if you have a team, or if you have a family member, I don't know, who is supporting you and telling you that you will get there. You will get there. Just don't stop. Just be positive. Just be consistent. And I can tell you, I'm one person that it's when I started this business, I was very positive from day one. I was very excited from day one. I was looking forward to everything from day one, you know. So when I started, I was excited about everything. And I was taught, the good thing about what I did was I'm a good learner. Let me put it that way. That I will do whatever I am told to do. Whatever my sponsor said, Tangi, do, I do. I do. I want to make that thing clear that I do everything I am told to do. So I know it cannot be easy, and sometimes we are struggling in the business, like it's not easy. How do I do that? And I always say that if as long as you are, I believe that as long as you are consistent about what you do, the outcomes is always big. The outcome is always unexpected. You get what you did not expect to get, you know. When I spoke about it last time, in a meeting that he had, that when I became a supervisor, that was in February, you know, that was in February. And when I was doing the business, you know, I was being to make sure that I'm doing my 4cc each and every month. So I did the 4cc each and every month, month in and month out. Sometimes I'll do more even. And you know, there was a time, obviously, to come that comes and say, I have been doing this, I have been doing this, but I'm not seeing any results, you know. And then I'll always be told, yes, you are not seeing any results, because sometimes God is also testing your patience. God is also testing or preparing you for what is yet to come. So sometimes people wonder if they are gonna get there. Sometimes people wonder if it's meant for them, you know. So I believe it's very true when they say everybody's time is different. Every time, and the time that God chose for you is a perfect time, because it will come, but it will really, really only come if you are consistent in what you are doing, because you need to put in the work for Him to give you a hand. So if you are not doing anything at all, then nothing is gonna happen. But if you are doing something, then obviously the universe or God is also gonna give it to you, so that you also move forward. We say that, we pray and say, let God bless the work of my hands. But God will only bless the work of your hands if you are doing something. If you are sitting in bed every day, if you are sleeping every day, and you are saying, God, make this work, and you are waiting for a miracle, it won't happen. There will be no miracle happening. Miracle don't come at people that are just seated. Maybe if you are playing lottery ticket, but in business like this, you need to be doing something for something to work, for something to really work, for you to make it out there. You need to believe. As much as sometimes it's so hard not to believe, you need to believe. Sometimes it gets so hard to think you can make it. You need to pray over it. You need to be, if you are a believer, I don't know if we are all Christians. Some people believe you can believe in whatever you believe, but in whatever you believe, you need to pray to whatever you believe so that it comes forth for you. I, I remember in September, I like talking about this, August, September, there around, I had a problem with my products. They were not selling. Like, I was not getting customers at all. I know most of us probably experience this, or we don't. I don't know. And then I was having trouble selling my products. So they were sitting at home. I'm not selling them at all. So Leader Vero calls me and say, okay, how is the forces you doing this month? And I'm telling you, I don't know, because my products are not selling at all. I don't know what's happening. I'm not selling anything. I'm going out there, I'm advertising, I'm going out with my bags, but nothing is happening. And then she just told me, like, Tangi, start praying. Guys, I still have that text today. That's all she said. She just said, start praying, you know? So I started praying. So I was like, okay, I started praying. I do pray usual. Maybe I just don't pray in the right way. So I started praying. I started praying over my business. I started praying over everything. And then I listened to one apostle on YouTube that says sometimes we don't know how to pray. Sometimes we pray, but we don't know how to pray to God. We don't know how to ask things from God. We don't know how to declare things that you want, you know? So I listened to him, and I remember just early in the morning, I wrote down everything that he said. And I started praying it in that way that he said you should pray. You should say things that you want as you want them, you know? And believe me, when she said I should that, I don't know what miracle happened, but my product started selling, you know, my products are selling. And so sometimes I'm just advising everybody that to believe, because if you believe, things happened. If you believe in in yourself, if you believe in God, things happen. And like leader only once told us that you need to be praying, because at whatever level you are in the business, there is a devil that is fighting you. Leader only once told us at Success Day in July, there is a devil that is fighting you in whatever you are doing. So don't feel like you are stuck. Don't feel like things are not happening. You feel like things are not happening for you. She was like, not everybody is happy of what you are doing. Some people are shocked of the difference that you are making. Some people are shocked of how things are going for you. So you need to pray over it. You need to believe that the business is gonna go on. Your business is gonna be successful. But for you to believe that, you also need to be praying hard. And when you are praying, you need to be in affirmation of what you are praying for. You need to declare and decree it. And believe me, things are gonna happen for you. The next thing that I want to talk about is to keep building. Keep building. I've come across a lot of leaders that will call me and ask me, Tangi, please tell me, how did you do it? How are you doing it? You have been so, from the beginning, you have just been having this energy. You have just been doing the business so focused. You have just been doing the business so good. How do you do it? And I can tell you, uh, I, I tell them, it looks like that, maybe because I'm a person, I'm a naturally hyper person. For those that have seen me, I'm very hyper. I talk a lot. I'm all over the places. Sometimes too much. Sometimes I'm even thinking, okay, maybe people think I'm now overdoing it, but I'm just like that. I'm a hyper person. I'm a loud person. I was, even if you have seen my Facebook, I keep I do this advertisement of the meeting sometimes. And then I was telling myself, I don't know how to talk. I don't know how to talk normal. Like, I don't know how to talk calmly, you know. I am always talking like I'm over on top of the tree or on top of the roof. I don't know. I just think it's a personality that I have, and the energy. I don't know about the business. I have, to be honest, I've always been excited about the business. I can come from the house going to a meeting. I had a meeting, a presentation yesterday at 6 in the afternoon, and I remember talking to my husband that I'm so tired because I had a busy day, and then I still have to go to a meeting, and I don't think I can do it. I was so weak, but the moment I start talking, I'm excited. This There's something about this business that just drives me crazy. The moment I start talking, it's like I forgot I said I was tired, or I forgot I was sick. And then even if I was sick, I just start talking and talking nonstop, because I don't know, it just gives me, there's something about it that just excites me. And I was also advised that Leader Vero advised me that no matter how sick you are, or no matter how tired you think you can do it, never talk to your prospect like you are so tired. Never talk to your downliners like you are so tired. Give them the same. Is your energy that makes them join the business. That if you are recruiting, it's your energy that gives them the positiveness towards the business. That's to your downliners. So even if I was home and I was tired, and you call me, even if I was sleeping and you call me, my first answer would be good morning or hi. Even if I was sleeping, I would jump up and I'll talk to you like I was not even sleeping. I have a downliner, Bravo, the one that became a supervisor last month. She keeps saying, Tangi, I always happy, I always in the mood, I always you are full of energy, so it's a thing that I've created. I was created. Kalira Vera taught me about it, actually. So I can't talk to somebody like I'm so lazy, like I'm so sickly, because I don't know what that person is coming to me with. So if a downliner is now probably coming with a with a with a problem in the business, and then I'm that down, I'm talking to them, yes, hello. Obviously, they are also going to feel like, okay, there's nothing happening here. This person is maybe sleeping, or this person is sick, or this person is not interested to talking to me. So no matter what mood I was, no matter what stage I was, when my downliner calls me, or when a prospect call me, I have to to show them that it's not all that bad. It's not all as bad. So I have to have this. You have to have this positive energy around you. You have to have all the motivation that you can give to them, because they can get it difficult. They can really also just struggle, and they don't know what to do, and they are looking up to you. You are the only person they can turn to ask for advice or to move on, because it's you that they join the business after. You are their sponsor at the end of the day, so they are looking forward to you. So when they ask me, how do you do it, that's what I do. That's what I do. I don't allow whatever is going on in my life to affect my business. No, not at all. Even I was sick. I remember after Success Day, guys, I got sick. I think I did I overdid everything during Success Day. I think I was so excited. I don't know, I danced, and it was all going on. And most of you know, if you have noticed, I'm pregnant, and I was wearing heels throughout. On Success Day, I was dancing, so I got sick. On Monday, I got sick. Like every muscle in my body was so sickly. I was tired. I was cold. One moment I'm cold, one moment I'm so hot. I'm sweating, and I didn't know what to do. I was crying that day. I remember that one time crying. I didn't know what to do. I was very sick. And then I had an appointment that day at 6 o'clock. So, and I had products to be dropped off and things that day. I called one of my cousin, a guy, and I sent him around. I sent him all the location to come drop my products. So I gave him my car, and then he was dropping my products, because I needed to make sure that these customers receive their products. At the same time, you need to understand that you also need the money. So he was running around with my products the whole day. I was using the aloe heat on my body, showering 2 times, 3 times the whole day. I was sleeping the whole day. I did not eat. But at 6 o'clock, one of my newly downliner that I had a meeting with called and say, okay, the person that we are going to, and I had diarrhea, I have a running stomach. The person that has to meet, we have to meet. I jumped off that bed. I put on a dress. I even had to put on a wig, because my short hair I did not have the energy to do them. I just put on the wig and the makeup, dressed up, and rushed to go. I went to that meeting. I went to that restaurant. Believe me, if she's here in the meeting, I don't know if you see, I did not even eat anything. I could not eat. They bought me food. I could not eat. But when I was in that meeting, I did not look sick. If you saw the videos that I recently posted in a black dress with a wig, I did not look any sick, But I'm sick. I was sick. Even the next day, I did not go anywhere. I did my business at home, But when I have to show up, I show up because at the end of the day, I know that it's for me. And then one thing you need to understand is I took is that I always say is I tell the kids like the later taste with the kids that don't worry, I'm not going to die. So I'm gonna do this business anyway because that's me, because you don't know who you are signing up. Like they always say, you don't know when your diamond is signing up. So I can postpone someone, and then if I postpone someone, then they feel, yeah, maybe she can do it. Maybe it's a lie. So I will probably not show up for someone if I'm sick in the hospital, badly sick. But if I'm just here, yes, I know I'm sick, but I can walk, I'll still make it, and I'll still be excited, and I'll still talk about business like nobody else. Like I'm very ready to go with it. So that's how I keep going on, and you keep rebuilding, guys. You keep rebuilding. Don't stop. Oh, I love this one. Keep rebuilding, because sometimes we come at the point that we are stuck. People that you put in the business don't see you moving. So when they don't see you moving, they get out of the business. So when you tell them to do 4cc, sometimes they feel they are doing it for you, But one thing that the leaders always advise us to do, like leader Miriama, I like her, I like what she did. It's very, for someone to do that, to start over a business and did all that, it's so exceptional. And I love her story because it shows resilience. It shows a strong will to make it, no matter the circumstances that you went through, no matter the problems that you went through. You are building the business nonstop because you know what the business can do for you, So when the team that took me to supervisor is all out of business, they are not doing the business. They are not like out. They're still in the business. They're still on the groups. I'm sorry if you are hearing this. I'm just being honest. But people experience problems and they are not. They're out. Like for all those months, nobody had been doing anything. And then I was told, Tangi, you need to keep recruiting. You need to keep recruiting. And then there's something that my husband understands the business more than I do. So he keeps telling me that, you know, that there's a manager who said she have over 100 assistant supervisors. Over 100 assistant supervisors, which means this person kept recruiting no matter what. You keep recruiting no matter what, because you don't know. You don't know what can happen in your business. You don't know what can happen to people in your business. So no matter what, keep recruiting, making sure that every month in and out you are recruiting. So that's one thing I decided to do. And I can tell you that the team that we came took us to I came with to assistant manager is a very brand new team. It's a very brand new team of people that are recently just recruited. And when they say you never know when your diamond is coming, so don't stop. You never know when your diamond is coming. Do not stop. Do not give up yourself now. I can tell you it's the truth. And always be excited about the business, no matter what you are going through, making sure that you are excited about the business. And coaching and training the team is also very important. That was another one that I noted down that I wanted to speak about. You need to train your team, guys. You need to train your team, because sometimes people that you bring in the business are on the group there. Yes, they are on the Team Unstoppable group. You put them there. They are on the Namibia Unstoppable FBO Namibia. They are there. But as much as they are there, they still do not understand the business. They don't know what they are expected to do. They don't know how to do the 4ccs. They don't even know how it is the 4ccs, but they are on the group. So it's very important. That's also one thing I picked up along the way that I was probably not also doing at the beginning. You need to coach the team. You need to train them. You need, if they are in your town where you are living, make sure that you are meeting them now and then to just see their progress, to just see how they are doing. If they are out of town or if they are in other country, you call them to see their progress. You call them every time to see how they are doing. You teach them to do that. I've realized that it's true when they say coach the team. You remember those 4 things that we do. The last one, coach the team, is very important. You train them on how to do the business, making sure that whatever you do is what it will do. And then when you say you need to be the front leader, you can be telling them to do 4cc if you are not doing your 4cc. And when you are determined, you tell them, I want to do this month. That's also how they say, you know what, I'm also doing that this month. I also want this month. It works so much, and it works like magic, you know. So you need to coach them. You need to train them. Don't let them come in the business and then you leave them there. Talk to them as much as you can. Let them be free with you. Give them the freedom to call you anytime. Like I told my team, call me 24/7. Yesterday when I came with a meeting, I came with a lady, and when I received a call from a person from Facebook that wants to start the business, and then she said, okay, now please give me your time, which time I can call you in case I need help in the business. Then I told the person, call me anytime. Because believe me, I'm one person that will get out of bed even at 12 o'clock, at 1 in the morning. If I hear that call, I'll get out of that bed to go answer that call. And she was like, oh, Metangi, you are saying 24/7. And I told her, she's an older lady. I said, yes, 24/7. You can call me whatever time. My phone does, I don't put my phone on silent. I will wake up and I will answer that call. Even if you go on my WhatsApp, my business WhatsApp, my business is 24 hours. 24 hours. I'll wake up to call you. I'll wake up to talk to you, whatever is that you are going through. So be 4cc active wholly. There's a leader in Team Wealth that made me do the impossible. She told me, leader Sylvie, I don't forget her motivation that day. She said, Tangi, it's very possible. And the only way it's possible is if you are doing your 4cc. When I started my business, I was a supervisor for too long. And then 2023, I told myself, I'm going to do 4cc every month this year. And if it does not work, I'm going to stop. That's what she said, guys. And then as we speak, Sylvie is a manager. She became an assistant manager in September and closed the manager level in October. And she said 4cc is very powerful. As long as you teach your team on how to do it, everything is going to happen for you. And I'm sorry, guys, I have to end there today. Thank you so much. I did not prepare anything, like I said, because I was not prepared to do this session. I was supposed to do a session on Monday, but Data Vero could not do it. So I just prepared some motivation to help you for those that are down and to move on. And please, let's work and make this business, or make this December a month to remember. It's the last day of the last month of the year. So make it happen and close it strong for all that you need. Thank you so much for all that made it here. Thank you so much for everybody. I hope I helped somewhere or here, there, and there. Thank you so much. Back to you, Leader Heather.
Thank you, my leader. Thank you, my leader. That was a very powerful session. Thank you for sharing all these wonderful tips. My biggest takeaway is we must always show up, and we don't just show up, we show up with